The Marvel Universe has plenty of tragic romances, but none quite as heartbreaking as the ill-fated relationship of Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy. After the death of Uncle Ben, Peter learned the true meaning of responsibility, and with his amazing powers, he began his crime-fighting journey while struggling to maintain his dual identity. But the presence of Spider-Man made Gwen's life more chaotic. She lost her father, Captain George Stacy, and also felt Peter's absence when great danger came to hurt her. And because of all this, she blamed Spider-Man, and Gwen's life was cut short by Spider-Man's greatest nemesis, Green Goblin. When Norman Osborn learned that Peter's secret identity is his nemesis Spider-Man, he then attacked Peter's apartment. But there, he discovered Gwen instead, so he kidnapped Gwen to lure Spider-Man into his trap. At the George Washington Bridge, Peter tried to save Gwen, but the Goblin threw her from top of the bridge, and the sudden pull from Spider-Man's webbing snapped her neck, killed her instantly. The death of Gwen completely broke Peter. The cops arrived at the scene, tried to arrest Spider-Man, but the enraged Spidey knocked them off and rushed into the city to find Goblin. And he first arrived at Norman's house, went straight into his room, but there he found Harry, who was suffering from drug overdose. Seeing no sign of Norman, Peter attempted to leave, but Harry begged him to stop. He is alone and afraid. He just wanted his friend to stay with him, but Peter decided not to waste his time here. There was only one thing in his mind: revenge. Peter then arrived at the Daily Bugle and asked Robbie Robertson to get Norman's current location. So after getting that, as Peter tried to leave, Jameson showed up. He became furious, seeing Spider-Man in his office, accused him of the murder of Gwen. But Spidey has had enough. He quickly shut him up with his web, and while looking for Norman, he arrived in an abandoned warehouse to settle the score, and he began to brutalize Goblin, consumed by the violence that Goblin put into Peter's life. But while beating him, Peter stopped himself, realizing he is killing Norman. But then, Goblin took the opportunity as Peter got distracted. Norman tried to impale Spider-Man from behind with his glider, but the spider sense alerted him, and Peter quickly dodged it, and the glider impaled Green Goblin and took Norman's life. Just like Peter, there was another girl who was also saddened by Gwen's death, Mary Jane Watson. She waited several hours at the shared apartment of Peter and Harry, and then she saw Peter. She quickly approached him to check up on him as she was worried for Peter. But seeing MJ, Peter became angry. He hurt MJ by saying she wouldn't be sorry if her own mother died, and he told her to leave his room. Peter's words deeply hurt MJ. Tears came out from her eyes, but instead of leaving his room, MJ decided to stay, as right now, Peter needs someone to share his pain, his feelings, so MJ stayed to comfort Peter, and their shared grief eventually led them to have a romance of their own. They had several ups and downs, but both Peter and MJ tried their best to stay by each other's side, until Zeb Wells ruined everything and introduced Paul into MJ's life, and I hope that everything goes back to normal, just like the old days between MJ and Peter's life. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.